Hi, story reader for morals. Please help me follow my page, Rachel's Corner and Rachel OK, for more interesting stories and more. Thank you. Today's story is The Street King and the Painter. The Street King and the Painter. Credit to Chima. Let's read the story and learn from the moral lesson. Once upon a time, there was a large village which was ruled by a great yet strict king. He expected all his rules to be followed to the letter and severely punished anyone who disobeyed. One day, the king hired a painter from the village to paint the walls of the palace. He said to him, "The walls here have started looking bad, really bad. You should paint all the walls white with really bright colors against them. When can you start?" The painter answered, "Next week, on Tuesday morning, my king." The king then declared sternly, "Now look, I hate it when people are unreliable and untrustworthy. If you don't come on the day you promise, I will punish you very severely. No one disobeys my instructions." The painter nodded in agreement, assuring the king that he wouldn't fail him. He left soon afterwards. One morning, the following week, the king woke up and realized it was Tuesday. He began to wait for the painter to show up. For several hours, he had paced up and down, waiting, but the painter didn't come. It was 6 o'clock in the evening, and there was still no trace of him in the palace. The king became very angry and vowed to wait only 5 minutes. Soon, the king could not control his temper. He took out his gun and began to swear with the rage that fool made a big mistake. I warned him not to disobey me. I shall kill him. I must do it, and so it will be. The king stormed the painter's house, found him and shot him in the chest 4 times. His pregnant wife rushed out and saw what had happened. In shock, she wailed at the king, "No, why did you kill my husband?" The king mumbled. He was disobedient. He failed to come paint the palace today, being Tuesday. He was unreliable. The woman shook her head and screamed, "But today is Monday. Today is not Tuesday. My husband already bought the paint and preparing for tomorrow." The king was shocked. He rushed back to the palace, ran into his chamber to check his calendar. Just then, he realized the big mistake. The previous night, he had flipped over 2 pages of calendar at once without noticing, thereby omitting Monday. He could not believe it. He immediately threw himself to the ground, rolled, and cried like a baby. He wished he would be more patient and had controlled his anger. But it was all too late. The pain and regret stayed with him forever. And he lived the rest of his life being a lenient and tolerant king. Let's go to the moral lesson. The moral lesson here is a moment of patience. A moment of patience in a moment of anger prevents 1,000 moments of regrets. A moment of patience in a moment of anger prevents 1,000 moments of regrets. Let us learn to be patient and tolerant. You see what happened to the king? At the end of the day, he learned his lesson and lived the rest of his life as a lenient king and tolerant king because of the mistake he made. So please, my people, let's try to be patient in a moment of anger. When we calm down, you will see the solution will be out. We can't solve problem with anger. We should try and take things easy and control our anger. It will save us a lot. Help me like and share this interesting story. Thank you. Bye.